Good afternoon from the Khmer capital, Phnom Penh. Current temperature is 38 degrees. Local time is 4:13 p.m. May 3rd, 2024. There's a slight southwesterly breeze blowing at the moment, which is very warm. We'll be having storms tomorrow for the kickoff of the wet season. We might even get lucky tonight. If you're new to the channel, please check out my playlist. Give it a like and subscribe. If you're in Cambodia and you need me to check out any apartments for you, or hotel rooms or anything like that, I'm happy to do those hotel reviews for you for free. So send them through. Tell me where you're staying, when you're booked in, and I'll go and approach the hotel for you and go and check out the hotel. Apart from that, check my playlist for everything Cambodia. If you're looking to move here or come and work here or just come here on holiday, check out my playlist. I've made over 800 videos in 8 months. And thank you for watching. Hope you have a good day. This is Phnom Penh, Cambodia, Street 136, the red light district of Phnom Penh. Local time is currently 4:31 p.m. Temperature is currently 38 degrees. It's damn hot. If you're looking to fly into Cambodia, currently out of Brisbane, you can get here for $629 US. Out of LAX, you're looking at $1,364. Boston, $1,400. London, about $700 currently US. So great variance there around the world, yeah, for your flights into Phnom Penh. But Filipino Airlines out of LAX is the #1 pick in the United States currently. $1,364. That's return. Once you get into Phnom Penh, you can get really nice hotels here from about $10 a night. If you pay monthly, especially, you get discounts. currently 38 degrees in Phnom Penh, with the end of the dry season forecast for this time tomorrow afternoon. Let's hope they're right. Accommodation on 136 at the moment. If you're looking for relatively long term, you can stay at the Red Fox at the moment for $350 per month. That's a balcony room. If you pay $400, it comes with a $100 bar tab. It's a pretty good deal. It's currently about 16 or 17 apartments for rent within a 2-block radius as well, facing the street. So, no housing crisis in Cambodia. Everyone's got somewhere to live. if you're an Australian and you're coming to Cambodia, when you get here, if you need anything done, any help or anything like that, don't contact the Australian consulate. The Australian consulate, they're hopeless. I mean, you would have more chance of getting a response out of like a dead fish than sort of any sort of, sense out of the Australian consulate. They are hopeless. That's all I have to say about that. Sorry guys, but it's true. So the local time in Phnom Penh is 4:46 p.m. It's currently 38 degrees. That's definitely some storm cloud action out there. Hey, from USA, how you doing? It's a beautiful day in Phnom Penh. There's definitely some storm clouds around today as well. There's been like lots of cloud action. The end of the wet season is predicted to end this time tomorrow evening. But it's been hot as hell. Currently 38 degrees, feels like 47. That's Celsius. I hope everything's going okay for you over there over in the US. Oh, really? I'm jealous. We haven't had rain here in Phnom Penh for, since the middle of September, I think. Or no, October it was, middle of October. So I'm really struggling. I'm really struggling at the moment. Yeah, this last week's been really hard. But I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. But I've lost over 30 kilos since I arrived. Just purely through not eating enough. So next sort of 6 weeks, things are looking up. But at the moment, it's just really hard work. But I turned 52 in 3 days. It's my birthday. Oh, so do I. Yeah, so do I. It's just a whole different level of relaxation in Cambodia. I get so many people here that come from California and also Texas. They come out for holidays and stuff. You can get out from LAX at the moment for $649 return. Yeah, I've been trying to learn the language. I'm picking up little bits and pieces. It's definitely getting easier. It's a privilege to live amongst them, really. They make us look second rate often. Like their principles and so forth they're very high. Yeah, so if you're tuning in over the next few days, yeah, right through the wet season, I'll try and either be streaming or making videos like for every storm. So you won't miss a thing. It's going to be heaps of lightning up here, that's for sure. Okay, downstairs, if I get an iced coffee, which is what I would usually get, you'll be paying $1. So $1, and that's for a big tub, you know, like it's like a bucket. They fill it full of ice and coffee, and you can either have it, you know, white or black, sweet or no sugar. That's my preferred coffee beverage here because it's too hot, you know, to have a hot coffee. But hot coffee, similar sort of price. Yeah, that's sort of market prices. If you go to, you know, the restaurants and that sort of thing, you might pay, you know, $1.50, $2.50, depending on where you go. Things like a mango smoothie at the market, you'll pay maybe $1.25. More top-end restaurants, you can pay up to $5, $5.50 even for a mango smoothie. I'm like an expert in the field of mango smoothies. Like that's my drink of choice. You know, if I was going to face the firing squad, you know, if I was going to have a last beverage, that's what it'd be. I love my mango smoothies. Yeah, it's cheap as chips. Even my apartment here, you know, like right in the middle of the red light district on the main street, you know, 6th floor. You know, granted it's like 129 steps, no elevator, but $200 a month. Yeah, it's cheap as chips. I hope you're doing well, Matto. Yeah, they do love Americans, by the way. They there's no sort of you know, bad feelings towards Americans. The Khmer, like you say, you know, are you angry? And they're like, you know, we haven't got time to be angry, you know, and it's true because they work 7 days a week, half these people, you know. Very welcoming. You know, they love the US dollar. They love the Americans coming in. So they put a strainer on top of the coffee. Yeah, they do. They do. And they've also got those frothy things. And the lady that does my coffees downstairs, she's amazing. She really, really is. Like that. When you come here, I'll introduce you to them all. And it sort of takes a while to even have a conversation with them because they're quite reserved. Not that I love the Vietnamese, but in comparison with the Khmer are just a lot softer. And there's definitely no sort of bad feeling there towards us, which is great. But if you haven't been here before, you know, when you come and you learn the real history, what really happened here, it just makes you angry, you know. Like I often think that I'm more angry about it than what they are, sort of thing, because it was our leaders that did it, you know. It's very sad. But yeah, let me know if you come out, James. Anyway, bit chilly down there, eh? I'm jealous. It's just been way too hot here. Like my skin, everything is just a mess from this last 2 months of just constant heat. So, you know, hopefully if the wet season breaks tomorrow, yeah, it'll be over for another year. It's looking like that's, you know, what's going to happen. You should get out here, Matto. I'm lonely. I could use someone to buy me the odd meal at the moment. I'm getting a bit thin. Yeah, very good. And it's getting a lot better too. I was looking at a few jobs today, managing coffee shops here. Do you live there in Cambodia? No, I live here now. Yeah, I first came here about 18 years ago or so, and I moved here almost 9 months ago. But I've had some issues since I've been here. I got attacked by 4 guys with hammers back in Australia when I was driving an Uber just before I came out, and I get vertigo. So I've had some really rough weeks where I just haven't been able to stand up at all, you know. It's just hard to get my centre of gravity, so to speak. So very dizzy and unpleasant, nauseous. I was lucky they didn't kill me, you know. Yeah, tomorrow, Matto. Tomorrow, it's predicted tomorrow. But there are a few storm clouds sort of on the horizon tonight, so you never know with the weather. You never know. I've been getting some good time lapses of the clouds and stuff. I just haven't had time to edit it. Everything's cheap. It's like inflation's, I think it's less than 2%, you know. A packet of cigarettes, for instance, not that you should be smoking, but 70 cents. You go to the market, you spend, say, $5 a day. You'll feed yourself on that, quite well. If you spend $6.50 a day, you'll feed yourself very well. If you were to say, have a wife and a family out here, you can quite easily sustain a whole family in Cambodia, including a little farm and, like the whole dream package for maybe 30 grand up front and then maybe 1,200 a month thereafter. Yeah, hurry up, Matto. Yeah, I actually made a video on that topic. Actually, it's called Cambodia Dreaming. If you go and watch that, I speak to one of the Khmer girls down here on the street, and she talks to me about how much it costs to buy a block of land in her province, which was only $5,000, for a 20 by 100 meter block, so probably about 2-3 acres. You put a house on it for maybe 20 grand. All up you might be looking at 25,000. For your family home on a couple of acres. I mean, try and do that back in the West, Phnom Penh's got a lot of opportunity as well because it was built by the French, like all these old French colonial buildings. There's lots of opportunity to buy into them and renovate and that sort of stuff too. And they're quite inexpensive. You get really nice ones for like, 50 grand. Yeah, food is cheap, Matto. But I'm actually shocked how much weight I've lost. Like I'm below 70 kilos now. When I got here, I was 98. So I've lost a lot of weight. Yeah, it is 6 a.m. there. Yeah, it's local time in Phnom Penh at the moment is just coming on to 5 p.m. Currently 38 degrees with a slight breeze that's just swung around from the northwest. And it's a pretty steady Friday afternoon in the city. Yeah, that's what I want to do, Matto. Like, I'd really like to, if I ever did get married out here, or even if I didn't for that matter, I'd like to buy a block of land and, have a few animals and stuff like that. A few chickens. Yeah, if you're flying in from the US, currently $649 out of LAX, Filipino Airlines, cheapest one out of the United States. $1,400 out of Boston, $659 out of Brisbane into Phnom Penh. That's US dollars. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I mean, the Chinese airports are pretty impressive. All the ones that I've seen are really good. The only problem with this one is it's gone from being a very basic arrangement. The last time I came in, I did it in 6.5 minutes, and that included clearing immigration and picking up my bag and walking out of the airport. Absolute miracle. Yeah, you too. Hey, listen, come back. Like the next few nights, come back because the storms are going to be like really crazy. So I look forward to talking to you. Yeah, it'll be interesting, Matto. Like it's hard to say. It's definitely going to cost more to come in from the airport, but I guess that's progress, It's kind of like sad to see all the old airports go now, like the one in Siem Reap as well. It's just closed. But I think once the canal goes in and the high-speed rail through Cambodia, like you won't know this country. Yeah, it's crazy, like I was, because I time myself, like when I come off the plane, as soon as the doors open, I set the stopwatch. And I was one of the first guys to get the immigration desk, and the passport would have been back within 2.5 minutes. And I walked up, there was no one in the line to get the passport stamped. He stamps it. I walked out, and my bag was one of the first out off the carousel. I just casually walked out, handed them the forms, and, got in my tuk-tuk. Crazy. Only in Cambodia. I mean, you go into Australia, like in a Brisbane airport, it's like, entering, it's scary. It really is. Like you're guilty until proven innocent. But yeah, it's nothing like that at all. Like, I mean, I had the police here today, to come and install a fridge, and because this place is owned by police officers, and they're so lovely. Like, really, there's no intimidation or anything like that. See you later, James. Take care, man. It's so good to talk to you. Long live America. Long live Australia. Yeah, so today I got a new fridge, got new air conditioning. So it's cool at my place today. The last few days, or last few weeks has been really bad because the air conditioner has been playing up, and it's been like 40 degrees every day. It's crazy. If you are coming to Cambodia, check out my playlists. Also, if you are staying in a specific hotel or hotel room or apartment, I can actually go and visit those rooms for you and do hotel reviews, which is something I do for free on my channel. So if you're coming to Cambodia and you've got an idea of where you want to stay, check my playlist, but I'll also go and check that hotel for you. And please give it a like and subscribe. Yeah, well, for me too, when I sort of come in and out now. But I'm hoping not really to have to go anywhere. I mean, I might go to Thailand or back to Vietnam at some point. But I'm happy here, I'm happy here amongst my friends. Yeah, there were 3 in one night, just a couple of nights ago. But I was lying here on the couch on the balcony, and the lights go out, and the girls all scream like they always do. And I'm at that point now where I didn't even get up. I'm just like blackout. Yeah, like if it was 4 or 5 months ago, I would have got really excited about that. But not at the moment. But it's funny, as soon as the temperature sort of at night, especially if it's tipping, 39, 40, you often get a blackout. But I remember years ago, when I first came to Cambodia, there'd be 4 or 5 blackouts a day, and sometimes they'd last for 15, 20 minutes. And everyone would scream Vietnam, stealing our power. Yeah, I've actually been quite sparing with it. I've just paid my second power bill today. Actually, it was 159,000 real. So well, that's 25, 35, 30, about $38, $39. So that's pretty cheap. Maybe $40. But I'm just happy to see the end of that, the dry season. Like it's just going to be a real relief for me. I really struggle with the heat. And I've been really dehydrated. I haven't had access to clean water the last week or so. It's just been really terrible. Yeah. How much did you pay for that? You're so lucky, you know. Like I got nothing out here. Wow. Bargain. Yeah, I need to have a win, you know. If I could just, even if I could get like 30 grand, I could really set myself up out here. But I'm happy with what I've got at the moment. I'm lucky to even be here when you think about it. I mean, the fact that I paid rent today is a miracle. Thank the Lord, you know. But it's Murphy's Law, you know, like I sort of had myself set up. I was like, yeah, from today I'm going to have food. And then the owner shows up today. He's a policeman, you know. And they're all like walking around the apartment and he gives me the power bill. And it's like 159,000. I'm like, Jesus Christ. You know, like, I swear to God, I'm like, at times I think I'm cursed, you know. But I guess that's just life. I'm trying to avoid the 2-minute noodles at the moment, so I found out that they can give you Alzheimer's. My mother had that. The current time in Phnom Penh is currently 5:11 p.m. Still hovering around 38 degrees. Feels like 47. Please like and subscribe and check out my playlists. If you'd like to support the channel, all the information's in my bio. you haven't been to Cambodia or you've got any questions, feel free to email me. I'm happy to do property inspections for you, real estate inspections. Call us into your solicitor's office or check up on a partner or a relative. I also do like hotel reviews and apartment reviews. Yeah, buy them second hand, Matto. All that sort of stuff. Buy it second hand. Always get a better deal. It's like a car, you know. The technology is that good now that, you know, you get one that's 6 months old, it's like it's brand new. When you come out as well, bring any sort of old mobile phones and stuff that you don't need. Bring them out because I can use them here for live streaming and all that sort of stuff. If you're new to the channel, check my playlist as well for everything Cambodia. If you're looking to come and work here, rent an apartment in Cambodia, live here, retire, or just come on a holiday. I've done a lot of interviews with a lot of the staff that work here in the red light district. A lot of hotel reviews, apartment reviews, and I'm also happy to review your apartment or hotel room that you've booked for the trip that you're taking here to Cambodia in Phnom Penh. So if you've got any questions, feel free to check my bio and you can send me an email and I'm happy to help you, or add me on Telegram, whatever you like. You can also send me the hotel that you're staying at. I can actually go and review the hotel room itself, the exact one that you've booked, and I'll post that on my channel for you so that you can get a sort of up close look where you'll be staying. I've also reviewed a lot of the really nice hotels within sort of walking distance from where I am, located here in Phnom Penh on Street 136. Probably my favourite would be Harmony Hotel, which I've done a review for as well. It's got a really nice swimming pool, which you can actually use even if you're not staying there, for $5 per day. Yeah, cool. Well, anything you don't need, Matto, like, let me know. Even if I've got a few bucks for it, you know, because I really need phones really badly. And also clothing. Like if you've got any shoes or socks or anything like that you don't need, and you're going to donate them to some charity, bring them to Cambodia. I could really use some clothes right now. I like those sunglasses you had actually. Those yellow sunglasses were really funky, by the way. Made me smile when I saw that video. I know that feeling. Like lying on the beach, you know, over at Koh Rong. About this time of the year, 40 degrees. Lying under the umbrella and still getting sunburnt. Yeah. Oh, you never know. You might have something lying around the house that you don't need. anything, even a pair of socks, you know. My wardrobe's just struggling with the heat itself, and yeah. Yeah, no, they're great. Oppos are really, really good phones. I've actually got two. One's in hock at the moment, which is my good Oppo, which I'm really freaking out about. But even this one that I've got, which was only $75, it's a really good phone. Yeah, yeah, Ko-Rong's fabulous. Ko-Rong Sam Lome as well with the big horseshoe bay. But yeah, Oppo phones and Huawei as well are both really good phones, and they're both good for shooting lightning, which is really surprising because it's such a small sensor. The Samsungs are still good, but they're not as good for bright lights. There's something with these sensors that it picks up more of the lightning strike than the others. You know, 5-10 years from now, there'll be no such thing as a DSLR. There'll just be phones. The technology's coming, you know, moving that quickly. Out here as well with the Oppos, yeah, they sell so many of them second hand, you know. You pick up really good ones here for like $200-300. Please like and subscribe. Could use all the support you guys can offer at the moment. I'll be streaming right through the wet season, all the storms and, you know, thunderstorms and lightning, the dark and stormy, the nightlife. I'll also stream through the day, weather permitting, if it's not too hot. You know, it's just the phone struggles through the middle of the day. If you're coming to Cambodia and you want to meet with me as well, just give me a bit of notice or send me a message on Telegram. All my info's in the bio. If you want to support the channel, please do. Yeah, it's crazy. It's amazing the amount of phones that you get here as well that you just don't get back in the West at all. You know, like usually because someone in the White House has put a ban on them or something like that. But I think they have better phones here than we do. There's no restrictions. Definitely cheaper anyway. Yeah, there's definitely some storm action around. Probably as dry storms, but definitely tomorrow night it's going to be a good night tomorrow night for the storms. So you've got nothing else to do, tune in. I'll be live streaming all the thunderstorm action over the next sort of 6-8 months. If you're looking to come into Cambodia at the moment out of LAX, $649 return. It's a bargain. It's around the same price out of Brisbane into Phnom Penh. So that's a really good deal out of LA. Boston, you're looking up around $1,400. Yeah, like the second-hand mobile phone market in Southeast Asia is a bit like the second-hand, Japanese import sort of vehicle market we have in the West. Like you get so many phones coming out of different countries. Not so much Japan here because it's a different system they use, but definitely out of China, get lots of phones. You've got like a rising middle class there as well, so they sort of every 12 months they upgrade. So local time in Phnom Penh at the moment is 5:22 p.m. Still hovering around 38 degrees. Storms predicted for tomorrow night around this time for the end of the wet season, which is exciting. If you're new to the channel, give it a like and subscribe. If you've got any questions, feel free to send me an email. And you're looking at Street 136 in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Very few street lights in Phnom Penh. The streets light up like Christmas trees at night. So over the course of the next half an hour, you'll see it change. And it's like that right through until about 3-4 a.m. when all the sounds and the colours change on Street 136. The mood definitely changes through the night. Yeah, exactly. Well, this is everyday life. I mean, even like I often say to people here, this is very wholesome in the red light district here. It's not red light district's not even really a good description of it. It's like I can't even put it into words what it is. But the Khmer are just different. They're very conservative in their ways, and even the girls that work on Street 136. The majority are very wholesome sort of humans, like most of them don't even go there, they just work on the street. It's not what it appears to be. I always tell people that. And you've only got to come and sit here, over month. If you see it with a clipboard and you take the numbers just don't stack up, There's way too many staff and nowhere near enough customers. So most of them are sustaining themselves off both salary, lady drinks, tips. That's where the majority of the money's coming from. Most of the customers will go into a bar or will more than likely buy lady drinks for a few of the staff, and that's the way they're sustaining themselves. Most of them are earning in the vicinity of $150 to say maybe $400 per month as a salary. You get ones also that are earning $80 a month or $50 a month. Plus tips, plus lady drinks. So half the lady drink the customer pays goes to the girl. But yeah, I mean, the vast majority of the girls here, like on any given night, they're not going with customers. It looks that way, but it's not what's going on. It's like dramatized. How much do I want to spend on like a phone or a house? Fictitiously, because at the moment I have no money. But that looks like it's going to change in the next few months. I've got a couple of payments coming. What I'd really like if it was a house is something done around Kampot on the river. Little boat, little jetty, something like that. Yeah, exactly. It's it's a stereotype, you know. Like a lot of people see me like that, and I mean, coming here, in comparison with other places, you know, it's like going back to bloody high school, and it really is. It's like it's got an innocence about it that sort of draws you in, and you become romanticized by it because it reminds you of, you know, you when, you know, before the world turned you into what you are, you know, and you grow attached to all of the people that work here because they're just such lovely humans, you know. Like for me, it's really it's like an experiment, you know, like submerging myself, you know, in this culture. It's just fascinating for me. It really is. But what I've learned about it, in comparison with my preconceived ideas before I really spent a lot of time here, to what I know of it now, it's far, far, far more conservative than I even, you know, would have guessed in my wildest dreams. And also, because I've had quite a bit of hardship since I've been here, another thing that's really surprised me about the Khmer is there are ones that don't even like me here on the street, that have known that I've been struggling, that have gone out of their way to help me. And there was one just the other night, like I needed to get some medication, and she gave me the $2.50 to get the antibiotics, and she doesn't even like me, you know. And when she gives me the money, she's got this big smile on her face, you know, like she was taking pleasure out of helping the barang, you know. It's kind of like, I get quite emotional about it because they're just so real, these people, you know. It freaks me out. It really does. It really freaks me out. There's one lady that she works on the street. You know, she's just like a mother, and I often see her walking around with her little 2-year-old baby, and they're just like, they're at peace, like in harmony with the community, you know. Even the way the traffic negotiates them and the way they communicate, you know, like in traffic and stuff like that, it's just so much more civilized, you know. Like we use the horn in the West as a means of offence. Like here, it's like a means of communication. You know, it's a lot different. And even when like you see a disagreement or something like that here, the way it's dealt with and the way it's finished in the end and all that sort of stuff. It's well, I actually had one just recently with a lady that gave me a hard time about wetting her concrete on her road out the front of her house, and I gave her a hard time about it. And then I went back and I sort of, you know, did the two hands sort of thing, and like we're all good now, you know. But there's none of that sort of, you know, animosity sort of harbored moving forward. Every day's a new day in Cambodia. You know, as long as you don't embarrass someone in public or purposely go out of your way to, you know, make them lose face and that sort of stuff, you really don't have any problems here. Even with the authorities. I mean, the authorities are they're lovely people, you know. Like the police here, they really make our police look like thugs, you know. They're real gentlemen. Yeah, definitely. But I like that aspect of here. You know, like I'm from Lismore, you know, near Nimbin. So for me, this is like my Amsterdam in Asia, or Byron Bay, so to speak. I like the pretty lights and the lack of street lights and all that sort of stuff, lack of traffic lights. I like the characters. Like I grew up in a pub too, so for me, having a transient environment, but having that community and getting to know everybody, like for me, that's exciting. You know, I always wanted to have like a big family, but yeah, I didn't really get to have a family. Yeah, I bet you do. You always have a great time out here, Matto. You should be out here full time. If I was you, I'd just throw it all in. The other thing I like about Cambodia as well is, like, I'm a prolific lightning photographer. So I like taking photos of lightning and making videos with lightning. So, you know, it really is the perfect storm for me here, because I'm living in that sort of environment that I like, and guaranteed 6 to 8 months of the year of getting really good quality thunderstorms. Lots of travellers and all that sort of stuff. There's lots of love about Cambodia. Well, that's what, like, for me, it just never gets boring, because for me it's just like my childhood sort of all over again. I'm like the kid that grew up in the pub that's living on Pub Street. Actually, Nat, if you're still there, you've just given me a really good idea for a new video. So thank you. Just something you wrote. Just gave me an idea. Okay, so local time in Phnom Penh is 5:44 p.m. 38 degrees currently. 36 degrees actually, sorry. 36 degrees. Storms predicted for tomorrow night, end of the wet season, so tune in. Please give it a like and subscribe. Check out my playlists. Coming to Cambodia. It's everything there that you need to know. If you need any help, send me an email. Any questions, anything at all, feel free to ask.